Generally speaking, irrevocable trusts cannot be changed. They can't be amended, they can't be revoked, they can't be altered in any way. But there is a series of probate code sections that allow you to go to court and ask the court to modify an irrevocable trust. It depends on what scenario you have as to how easy that's going to be. If the settlor, the person who created the trust, and all the beneficiaries agree that the trust should be modified, then the court will modify the trust on that basis. If the settlor is not around, deceased, but all the beneficiaries agree to a modification, then the court can modify on that basis. If, however, you don't have an agreement between the beneficiaries, then you can go in and you can argue what we call changed circumstances. So the law presumes that when somebody creates a trust, they want that trust to achieve the purpose that's stated in that trust. They want it to benefit the people who are named in that trust. But sometimes circumstances change because of events that occur after the trust is created that the settlor had no idea would actually happen. So maybe a trust was created in order to avoid estate tax, but then estate taxes change dramatically after the trust is created. The beneficiaries can go in and argue changed circumstances. They can say this trust was set up back at a time when the estate tax limit was much lower. It wasn't anticipated that there would be a big change back when that trust was created. And now the way the trust works, it thwarts the purpose of benefiting the beneficiaries of that trust because maybe it limits distributions. Even though the beneficiaries need money to buy a home or pay rent or pay medical bills, maybe the trust is just too limited in its distributions. But had the settlor known of the changed circumstances, they never would have set it up that way. And being that the estate taxes have changed dramatically over time, that trust can be changed without triggering any type of estate tax consequence. And so you would go in and argue that due to these changed circumstances, the trust should issue an order modifying that trust document and allowing a more liberal distribution schedule. That's an example of a way in which you can go in and argue to modify an irrevocable trust. There are a number of different provisions that you can use, and you have to look at what situation you're confronted with to see which one's best for you.